So we're going to jump right into this. We're not going to do draft talk right off the hop. We're going to do a little bit of OTAs, voluntary workouts. Starting off with Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott, pumped to be healthy entering off-season workouts.
Oh, you're just getting right into it, eh?
Well, yeah, we've rambled on about ourselves. We need to start talking about the Cowboys a little bit. So the main thing about this is, as everyone knows, Dak at this time last year was still a huge question mark. He was coming off that season-ending knee or ankle injury, and no one really knew what Dak we were going to get back. He had signed that big contract, so there was a lot of question marks up in the air. He's now fully healed. He's able to participate at this time of the year, which is, to me, massive. Like, having your quarterback participating, throwing, running out there with the team in April before even the draft, instead of him possibly not even be ready for training camp, is just crazy. It's good. It's good to see. I'm glad he's healthy. We got a couple quotes from him. So Prescott said it's exciting, and he said this at the Children Cancer Fund Gala. Throwing this morning and leaving that session, yeah, pumped up is the way I feel. The leg feels, the arm feels, the body feels. Yeah, I'm excited. First there was a right shoulder. Sorry, what's that, AJ?
Do you think he kind of gave his body a little hug when he said that too?
He just looked.
I'm feeling myself.
He did one of these. Just rolled the shoulder, but he's like, damn, I'm pumped. He's like, you see these fucking guns too? He's been hitting biceps twice a week. Beach season, son. He did not say that.
After he juked a little sick kid and he fucking throws him?
Juked him. That is...
What, too soon?
So Prescott has battled multiple injuries in the past few years, most notably a gruesome compound fracture and dislocation of his right ankle during a Week 5 game in 2020, which led him to missing the rest of the season. And while 2 ankle surgeries meant Prescott was back under center for 2021, other nagging injuries over the course of the year kept him from playing at full strength for much of the year. So there was the calf injury, there was the fucking shoulder injury, remember, in preseason or even in training camp. Remember, he sat out a bit there, he hurt his shoulder. We were all jacked up about him playing, and then he sat out a month prior to the season with shoulder injuries. So it's just nice.
We thought we had a case of Mr. Glass.
We did, a little bit. We did. And I think he only missed one game last year. I think he missed, it was after they won in overtime against the Pats. He hurt his calf, and then he didn't play. They had the bye week right after.
And then he missed a game.
And then he missed the game against the Vikings, where Cooper Rush came in. And remember Cooper Rush's dad doing this one in the stands? That he was doing that move because
rush hour.
Yeah, it was rush hour. So a little bit more with Dak. A year ago, you're excited because you're back on your leg. You're moving it for the first time. From 1 week to the next, you get to do 2 jumps to 3 jumps to jogging to sprinting. So you're excited and you feel the progress. But a year later, I get on the field and I don't even think about my leg. It goes from getting that leg better to that's not even a thought in my head. There's days maybe the cold front comes in that I might feel it a little bit more, but it's not a thought in my head or worry or rehabbing on.
It's a great quote, but he has to say that.
He has to say that.
He has to say that. And I agree with Barry Grant Jr. We don't know.
Barry Grant's in the house.
We don't know
what's up, bro.
We don't know what Dak we're getting back.
We don't yet. We don't. And I completely agree, but I still like the fact that we know we don't have the ankle question mark.
Yes.
At this time last year, he's not even doing what he's doing right now.
Right.
So at least we have that.
Yeah.
At least we know that, right? But you're right. We don't know what Dak we're getting back. We don't know if we're even going to have an offensive line that can block for him. We don't know if we're going to have receivers that can perform, right? There is still question marks, but the fact of his health aren't one of those. What do you think, AJ?
No, look, his confidence is nice to hear, even if he is feeling a little sore. And I think we've said this before, but no one plays an NFL season at 100% or starts it. Once you're playing football, you probably feel 100%, but there's always going to be something. So I'm happy that he's excited. And it's true, having this time unfettered to just warm up to the season goes a long way, especially with only 3 weeks now to do so.
Yeah, no, totally. One last quote from Dak before I move on from this. I'm not rehabbing one thing. I'm working on my whole body from my foot speed. It's not just putting this down. Now it's, can I get this thing faster than they've ever been? It's about improving on the person and the player I was before the injury and being the best player I can be for this organization. And then the person that wrote the article says, and if Dallas wants to make it deep into the postseason in 2022, a healthy and improving Prescott will likely be just what the doctor wrote.
I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys.